Welcome, whiskey lovers. This is Mark from Whiskey Whistle, out and about here in Seoul, bringing you the first part of where to buy whiskey in Seoul. Here I am at Sunjeongdeung Station, exit number 4. Okay, that's called Sunjeongdeung Station. It's on line 9, and this is really close to my favorite place to shop for whiskey here in Seoul. So I'm going to take you there. Follow me, and we will go check it out. Hopefully, it's not too windy. Sorry about the bad audio if it's not so good. All right, so you'll come out of exit 4, and you'll be facing this way. You'll take a 180, okay, and follow the road. Go right up to the intersection. Beautiful day here. It's spring. It's about 20 degrees this afternoon, I think. A little bit cooler now. It's about 5:30 in the evening. Okay, and then you're going to take a right and follow the street rightwards. This will be uncut, so we'll just do one roll for this one. It's not too far. It's really about 150 meters from the station. Okay, so we're walking down the road, and if you know Seoul, we're walking in the direction of Sunjeongdeung Station. We just came from Sunjeongdeung Station, and now we're walking toward, which is line 9, and now we're walking towards line 2, Sunjeongdeung Station. And if you were to go back up the hill, we're going downhill right now, you'll get yourself all the way to Gangnam Office Station, or Gangnam Gucheongyuk in Korean. Okay, we're getting very close now. I found this place, I guess, about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and well, they have a fantastic selection. There's also a museum in the shop, and in the museum, they often have whiskey tastings. So you can look them up, the Malt Shop, on Facebook, or I think it's called maybe malt.co.kr. I'll put the correct website address for that one. And also on the Naver blog, you'll also find the Malt Shop. And they'll put advance notice about the all of the tastings that go on. Okay, so here we are, the Malt Shop. Good hours here as well. Where do they list the hours? I think it's 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. if memory serves correct. Okay, so you've arrived here with me, Mark, from Whiskey Whistle at the Malt Shop. We're going to go in and have a look, and I will cut out right here. Okay, so here we are at the Malt Shop. We're going to go in, and we'll see what's going on in there, okay? So turn the corner, and here we are. Very beautiful store. Everything you could want is in here as far as whiskey and spirits goes. And there are two fine gentlemen working here. And the first that we'll have a look at is Jin. Hello.
Hi.
I've been coming here for about a year now, and so we'll just talk to them a little bit about what they like. Can you tell me your favorite brand of single malt whiskey?
My single malt?
Yes. What's your favorite one?
What's your favorite?
You want to show me? And this is Hungshik.
Hi.
He's next. So they've got quite a selection here. This is the malt wall. So there are all kinds of malt whiskeys and blended malt whiskeys all along here. And some Canadian whiskeys, some American bourbons, some Irish whiskeys with an E, and a very small selection of blended Scotch whiskey. So what's your favorite?
It's my favorite.
The Balvenie. Oh yes. So you chose Double Wood, which is, that's their cheapest one, right? That's the least expensive. And then the Caribbean Cask, which I haven't tried yet. Tell me what does this taste like to you?
Tastes like it. Very fruity.
Very fruity.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have to give that one a try. Pamjin, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Okay. So if you're in Seoul and you're looking for some...
Oh.
So don't walk backwards when you're recording. Thankfully, I didn't break anything. Did it break? Did it break? No. Thank goodness. No broken bottles?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay. Nice to keep a little bit of humor in there. Okay, and there's also a nice selection of Korean and Asian distilled liquors as well. And this is one that you may know that I've featured on my show once, and will come again. Okay, and we'll interview another person next time. Okay, and also with us here today is Hung-sik.
Hi.
And these two gentlemen, they run the shop here. Which one of you is the senior manager? Who is the top manager here? Oh, that's you. Okay. So tell us your favorite single malt whiskey brand.
My favorite whiskey.
Oh.
My favorite is Dalmore King Alexander.
The Dalmore.
And the Glenfarclas.
Glenfarclas. Okay. Now, I have never had the Dalmore before. Now, this one is King Alexander III. That looks very expensive, I would guess. I don't even want to know. Tell me why you like this one so much.
This one is the Dalmore core range.
Yes,
product.
It's the core range.
And this is the NAS whiskey.
Okay, NAS, so it's non-age statement.
Okay.
Yep.
But it made the 6 different casks in marrying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
6 different casks.
This is a small batch bourbon, and Matusalem sherry, and port 5, and France Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh wow, Cabernet Sauvignon cask.
Okay, and Madeira cask and Marsala cask.
Wow.
So very pretty.
Oh, I think so. My goodness. And it looks like it's an open bottle.
Can you taste it?
Oh my goodness. If I could, I would be very, very thankful. Would you mind?
Oh, sure.
Is that possible? Okay. Just a very small glass. You have to save that for your really good customers. I'm just a guy without much money to spend on whiskey. Now, is that a map of Scotland on the glass?
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
Okay, here you are.
So this is the Dalmore King Alexander III. My first Dalmore I've ever tried. Let's see how that is. Very unusual nose. My nose tells me that this is actually quite... the whiskey they put in here is quite old. I think you've got some very aged, long-aged whiskey in there. The only thing I've ever smelled anywhere close to this was maybe a 25-year-old Glenfiddich or a 25-year-old Glenlivet. Those are the two oldest whiskeys that I've tried. Have I tried anything older than that? No, I don't think I have. So, it smells like leather. Fruit, definitely. Raisins. Maybe some dried cherry. Now, do you think this is something that a beginner would like?
The beginner or the woman?
Well, a beginner. Would a beginner like this one, do you think? Or...
Sure.
Yeah? Now, ladies, well, for some reason I don't have very many female viewers. It seems only about 9%. I don't know why. Maybe today's beard will help a little bit with the ladies' viewers. Today I forgot to shave in the morning. But in your feeling, in your thoughts, in your opinion, what kind of single malt brands do ladies here in Korea like the most?
In my personal opinion,
Yep.
it's like the fruity one.
Yes.
I choose the around 10-year-old.
The Aaron Malt 10-year-old. Mm-hmm.
And
I like that one too.
Tomatin 14 photo finish. That's good.
Tomatin, the 14-year-old. I love that one. And I think my viewers know that I like that one a lot. I also like the 18, but that's quite pricey. The 14 is a pretty good value, I think. Okay, well, let's try this, the Dalmore King Alexander III. Very, very deep leather notes here. That's really very smooth. What is the ABV? What's the alcohol percent on that one?
It's 40%.
40%. Mm-hmm. I wish it were higher. The flavor's nice though. It's really a mix of fruit and leather, which suits me fine. Not very much peat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and a really cool box as well. I wonder what scene that is that we have there. Well, thank you very much for the dram.
Thank you.
It's very, very good. And well, should I mention that? Today, this one is coming home with me. So you can look forward to Macri Moore coming out on the channel. Okay, so tune in next time. So one last look here at the shop. White spirits over here, vodkas, and tequila, old and new. It looks like I found one here that one of my viewers asked for, which is the Don Julio the Reposado. I think he was curious about. There it is. So I may have to try that one. That's not a bad price. $80 here, 80,001, and all kinds of liqueurs, and also some moonshine. If I can call that moonshine, smoky. What is it called? Yeah, the old smoky moonshine. And cognac well represented, and then this is the big wall here of single malts. And then we'll take one quick view. They've also got a museum I mentioned, so let's go have a look at the museum very briefly. Can you show me the most valuable, the oldest one you've got in there?
Sure.
Okay, let's go have a look. So in this room here, the gallery, they have tasting events in here. I think I've come to 2 of them now, hopefully more. And beautiful presentation. It's hard to see with the backlight, but I'm sure you probably recognize some of these bottles by the shape of the bottle themselves. Lots of Macallan. This is the Macallan wallet that we're seeing over there. As well as lots of very old Glenfiddich and Highland Park, Glenfarclas, the family casks, and some old blends there too, I see. Famous Grouse 30-year-old. Port Ellen, Yamazaki, oh my goodness, that would be something to buy. And well, you know I like Glenmorangie, so that's their luxury designed bottle, Glenmorangie Pride. Okay, so which one would be the most valuable here? Can I ask that? They'll have to put it away after I upload this on YouTube. Oh, look at the Springbanks too.
I don't know exactly this one or this one.
My goodness, so a 50-year-old Springbank, which looks quite light. That must be natural color.
Maybe.
I don't believe they use color, the Springbank whiskey company, and they've wrapped that nicely so that it doesn't evaporate. And then we have, which one is this one here? The Balvenie?
The Balvenie.
Oh my goodness. Look at that label. I wonder what year, oh, this was bottled in 1987, it says on the label there, I can read. The label is certainly a little bit faded, but probably wasn't made to last. That was probably just made to drink. So there's 3 50-year-old whiskeys there. That's 150 years of malt in one little space there. That's practically unobtainium. And then you've got a Port Ellen selection up here as well, which I think is something that anybody would love to have to show off in their home. I certainly would. And maybe to drink when I turn 50 or something like that, which is a long way away, and don't ask. Okay, so that's the museum and tasting room. And one more time, thank you very much, Hungsik.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure.
And Pamjin, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I come here in the winter, sometimes I look tired or sick, and Pamjin always makes me a nice coffee cocktail that helps perk me up. So that's been nice. So here we are again, the Malt Shop. You can find it. It is near Seonjeongdeung Station, and I walked here with you. So follow my directions, and you'll see these 2 fine gentlemen. Maybe give a wave to the viewers and say goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, take care.